The general structure is the words will inspire the sound will inspire the movement will inspire the visual, and then the visual will inspire the words. So everything will work in a general pattern, but then between that, whatever interactions happen, that's kind of the whole point, and I think that's the fun.
Like, what are we producing? Do we have to produce? What defines the experience? What defines this? What defines art? What defines what we're doing?
I typically like to be very prepared and know the end result, but part of the beauty of this is you're not supposed to.
I think all art is getting closer to that freedom of spontaneous expression, where we're uncensored, we're uninhibited by ourselves or our environment, and whatever comes out is what we might label as art. Art's a really annoying word.
As I talk to Steve and River, they are satisfied with just having the experience in the process and just leaving it at that and having nothing. And I am not that. And I don't know if that's because I stepped out of my art or some form of art for a long time. That part of me is holding me to the paper or holding me to the canvas or holding me to the result, because I feel like I need to do something, not just have the experience. So you'll dance with the stars, and you might dance around the moon. I love it. I do. Step up, pick something up. Throw something. What does it matter? Yet at the same time, something inside says, I care. I care.
Can I capture your heartbeat on recording, please? So wherever you think, I think sort of under that rib or above or below, wherever you think, I'll be quiet. If all I'd done was put a stick in the sand, then that's as much art as sitting around making paintings. It's an interaction between things, between me, between others, between the animals, between the space.
I feel as if I need to contribute a little bit more, playing it a little bit too laid back, but I think in order for this whole thing to make more sense, I feel as if I need to speak a little bit more and be a little bit more open.
Well, one thing that I've been trying to think about is, what does kind of a final product look like, and is it necessary?
I would love to feel that there was a combined experiential and then go off and have our own love letter that's individual.
I do feel there could have been more time spent with one another to build, but then in a way that's not going forward, but perhaps backward, because then we're focused on what we're building rather than the process of whatever happens, happens.
The fact that there isn't evidence to show for it doesn't necessarily mean that something isn't happening or has happened.
I mean, maybe for me, maybe it would be just hearing some of what you're hearing. So it's water, footsteps, and heartbeat, and that's what you're playing with. Is there a moment here where we could actually do something together just for that?
Go ahead and just start playing us what you're working on. Go ahead and start speaking whatever. Let me see how that moves me, and just be in our elements in the same place, in our mediums in the same place. What if I drug down the group? What if there's something terrible that happened and I had to stand up and own it?
I'm gonna go ahead and say what I wrote.
Will you be willing to read it over this? I've extended this to be 90 seconds. Stop.
I had no preparation or expectation as to what to expect, but upon just 10 hours of working with an extremely driven group, one thing remained: the attention to the present rhythm. So I plan to write a paragraph about this rhythm, just calling it a beat. Whether a tree, foot, paint, everything's correlated to a beat. So I'm gonna write about the beat, and this is Ocracoke's beat, but it's all of our beats.
What you just said is, I'm going to write about words, and then I thought you actually were doing it. You may have already done it.
I've spent the day kind of examining what nature feels like, and how do I, like, what is that giving me? And this gave a human element that made it very real to the heart, made it very real to me here.
Moving the legs, cracking the bones within, swinging the arms, moving the neck and spine to come together as one, the beat of composing a beat.
Right now, you gifted me, because now I had the experience.
And I've been watching you, like, struggling with that. Why are you guys having this experience and I'm still in my head? You know?
Right.
Right. Oh, it's just, yes, yeah.
Maybe.
Wow, that's what we're beautiful. Yeah.
So I wouldn't say this is a painting. I would say this is an experience, and it's a visual representation of an experience. It represents freedom. This represents freedom.
The beat of stroking the brush before strategically sliding and slicing it on a canvas, never looking back. Whether a tree beat, a foot beat, mere heart on sand beat as the foot presents the beat forward or backward, this is our beat. It's an Ocracoke beat.
So I'm ready to let it go. Part of me would be thinking, right, let's do the whole thing again, and the music, and it wouldn't. That moment was last night when we didn't expect it to be.
There was something really magical for me in the way that movement came last night that can't be, even if I did the exact same movement, it wouldn't be the same.
I felt like we were in an experience that was bringing in the disciplines, but it was so not heady. Mm-hmm. And that was, I think, what I was looking for.
really think every moment spent with others and yourself is art at the end of the day. So I had a great time, and it's crazy it was only 24 hours because it felt like it was 2 years.
Galleries are like art zoos, aren't they? They're try and capture these things that should be out in the wild.
Funny.
I might go and start liberating them.
That's so funny.